Tonight on 2020, why was this respected church leader accused of her murder?
We didn't have the murder weapon. We didn't have any forensic evidence.
Was the wrong man facing jail?
You know what happened.
What happened to the preacher's wife?
District Attorney Burke Strunsky knows he has little to work with.
This was a completely circumstantial case. We didn't have the murder weapon. We didn't have an eyewitness. We didn't have any forensic evidence that directly tied Mr. Jarka to the actual murder itself.
Right now
But while, as the detective says, evidence doesn't lie, the lack of it can be artfully framed by a prosecutor.
She is gushing blood from her head, and yet he doesn't have a drop of blood on him.
You believe that the fact that there was no blood on him was actually indication of guilt. Why does that not speak to innocence?
Here, the blood was confined to the area of the killing itself, which means somebody prepared for the killing in some ways, had something to put the murder weapon in after committing the murder so that it wouldn't drip blood to other areas.
So in court, prosecutor Strunsky concentrates on what he does have, lots of incriminating circumstantial evidence, beginning with what he considers his best witness, Kelle Jarka, in the interrogation room.
Wire as far as foreclosure on the house.
And Isabel's mother says there was enough financial stress at home for her daughter to openly threaten divorce.
Mom, if I go, me and my kids to your house to live with you guys, do you agree for me to stay there? And I say, of course.
Not enough incriminating circumstantial evidence yet? Here's another smoking gun. One of those laptops left behind is jammed with suspicious entries.
Those searches give you a glimpse into the mind of a psychopath. The thought process that goes into even thinking about how many ways that he could kill his wife shows a demented resolve in planning to end Isabel's life.
Among the shocking Google searches, poisons that cause instant death, how long to medically suffocate, how to drug overdose, can you suffocate from a pillow, cyanide and suicide, can a BB gun kill you, how long does it take to suffocate, the best way to die, and how long to wait to remarry.
Chilling. I mean, what kind of calculated malignant mind is able to come up with this many unique ways to kill somebody?
The prosecution strategy works. Destroy the alibi and you destroy the defendant. Kelle Jarka, in his 10-hour interview that began 45 minutes after his wife's murder, was their best witness.
He essentially presented, for me as a prosecutor, two possible stories. One, this is a burglary in which Isabel Jarka is killed, and two, the husband, Kelle Jarka, killed her. So if we could disprove that this was in fact a burglary, the only other option open at that point would be that Kelle Jarka was the murderer.